A swimming pool is being filled. The graph shows the number of gallons in the pool after X minutes, and gallons is on the y-axis, and time is on the x-axis in minutes. So we're asked, at what rate is the pool being filled? And according to this graph, I've got a 10 here as my first number of gallons on that first vertical mark on the y-axis, so that means I'd have 20 here and 30 here and 40 here and on up. And then minutes, we have 1 on the first mark, so that means we have 2, 3, 4. So each mark is 1 minute. Now, if I were to go up and to the right from this point up and then to the right until I meet the graph again, what will have happened is the number of gallons increased by 10, and the number of minutes increased by 1. So in other words, every time I go up and to the right, and hit back on the graph, when I go up by 10 and to the right by 1, I hit the graph again where it meets these grid lines. And these grid lines then are, each vertical grid line is 10 gallons and each horizontal grid line is 1 minute. So what's happening then is that I increase by 10 gallons and increase by 1 minute. So the pool is being filled at a rate of 10 gallons per minute. Now this, of course, is also the slope of the line. In terms of rise over run, that would be up 10 to the right 1, which would give us a slope of 10 over 1, or just 10. So the slope of this line would be 10. We could also look at any one of these points on the graph. Let's take, for instance, the point here at 120, where x is 1 and y is 20. Then we could look at the next point on the graph that we found, which would be where x is 2 and y is 30. That is an x-y ordered pair. And remember that the slope formula is given to us as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I could call one of these dots x1, y1, and the other one x2, y2. And then just substituting into this formula, we would have m equals y2 is 30 minus y1 is 20 divided by x2 is 2 minus x1 is 1. So this would give us then a slope of 10 over 1, or 10. So we found the same thing. We found that the slope is 10 by counting on this graph and also by using the formula.